Now, your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
Good evening. We are working our way into an active weather pattern as snow showers are starting to take over as temperatures are still just below that freezing mark, meaning that much of the panhandle is going to start off with those snow showers as well as pair up with some strong winds that are creating some marine concerns, as well as where some of those snow showers are falling. It could create some times of reduced visibility, as well as note that those winds at times can force for some times of some heavier snow pans to develop. And what we are going to be watching is that our snowfall is going to go from some drier to wet snowfalls. We are expected to see the transition to some warmer temperatures and bring us even a full changeover to some rain showers in some regions as we roll into Thursday. So some winter headlines are in place across the panhandle due to seeing at least a few inches of accumulation possible from the north to the south before that changeover will diminish those alerts into Thursday morning. But note as we head into the weekend forecast, we are going to stay active, continuously tracking some breezy conditions as well as that precipitation. So here as we roll into our Wednesday, high tide will be at 9:25 in the morning and then 11:07 into the late evening. We will head into our Wednesday with those conditions being high impacts for the morning hours. This is when snowfall rates are going to pick up, especially where you're seeing this more dense band. That is where that snowfall is really going to start to uptick some of that heavier and wet snowfall for some of those coastal areas. Inland areas potentially could stay a little bit drier, fluffier snowfall for a bit longer, though those rates can add up at times as well. So still, again, everyone walking away with that snowfall accumulation as we roll through our Wednesday. Then that changeover will come as we head into that Thursday forecast, as we'll start to pump up some of those temperatures, and then we'll continue to stay with some of that moisture still streaming in from the south, which will allow for highs to even hit those 40s. Also note that we do stay within some of those gusty conditions at times. Not going to be blustery, but those winds mixing down again could create some of those concerns for marine goers and where some of that snowfall is in place. So again, at least a few inches possible. That general range of getting anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. Some isolated spots getting even 3 to 5 inches within some of those winter headlines to the north and the south will be a possibility. So, and a nice little dosing of some snowfall here as we're working into those spring months, and we'll start to see less and less of these systems. But spring does mean that we have to juggle between snow and rain at times. We have 11 hours and 5 minutes of daylight for our Wednesday. Not going to see too much of it as we will be again taken over with those snow showers and then starting to bump those temperatures up to just above that freezing mark, which will start to allow for that changeover to be possible. By Thursday, we're even noting that we're already flirting with that high to hit 40 degrees. So we will be noting that we'll stay with mostly rain showers. Some of those overnight temperatures may allow for some at least wintry mix for the morning hours. So something we'll be watching, but we'll stay with at least some light shower chances into our early weekend forecast and then might be able to work into a break by Sunday.